Hello, Bravs. We're back with Ernie. Hemingway's sister, Sonny, remembers by Madelaine. Hemingway Miller from 1975. A signed copy. Go to chapter 3. Up to Michigan, where I'm at. In not northern Michigan though, southern Michigan. This is northern Michigan. It took quite a bit of work and planning for our parents to get us up to Walloon Lake each summer. We packed big trunks with clothes and what seemed like necessities for a 3-month stay at the cottage. The stops the steamer made on Lake Michigan at Ludington and Charlevoix allowed us to greet old friends. Grace Taylor, now Mrs. John Volker, and Elizabeth Harris, now Mrs. Alfred Arn, used to be at the dock while freight was being unloaded at the Charlevoix dock. Before leaving Oak Park, we would each take on vacation some books from the Oak Park Library, and each of us who brought books was responsible for them and took that responsibility seriously. Ernie took the most books. I don't think he ever damaged one. To this day, when there is a thunderstorm or just a light shower of rain expected, my first impulse is to check outdoors. Anything left outside rings in my ears from hearing it so often. Anything left outside rings in my ears from hearing it so often. But often there were slip-ups. I can remember finding a soaked book or pillow after a rain, and these books had to be accounted for and paid for, which seemed fair to us all. These vacation books became treasures, not only to us, but sometimes to a group of friends when we chose to have sessions of reading aloud. Dracula was a favorite one summer. Marvelously scary in parts, its horror was magnified when read by kerosene lanterns to a group sitting around on the ground. There they are. Mama's record of Ernest's 6th birthday, July 21st, 1905. In the top photo, Ernest, holding his birthday gun, poses with Ursula, Sonny, and Marceline. Below, we 4 children all pose with Mama and Uncle Tiley. That's them. There's Ernie with his birthday gun. 5 years old. 6 years old. Champion. I was young to be included, but I remember one session. Ursula and I had planned to sleep out at the point, but after the evening's reading, we both agreed, not tonight. If we came north by train, we usually brought some immediate provisions with us from the country stores at the foot of the lake. Craigo's and Ransom's in Walloon Village were well supplied to cover the basic needs. Then we go on up the lake to our cottage. Later, when the boxes that arrived by freight on the Pere Marquette Railroad in Petoskey were delivered by horse-drawn dray, we praised the catalog department of Montgomery Ward, which had a complete stock of produce in those days. Long before we left Oak Park, Dad had made out lists of what we needed. He always wanted to make life easier at our then remote summer cottage. From Ward's, we would get flour, sugar, ham, slabs of bacon, candy, cookies, ginger snaps were a favorite, cocoa, and chocolate and spices. Many times we vied for the job of checking the bill of lading with Dad. That was the way to get the first look at the goodies that had arrived. But there was no fuss about who got what. Everything was everyone's, but was distributed only by the parents. With 6 eager children, careful distribution was necessary. I still remember the joy of being allowed to pick from either peppermint candy or marshmallows. We were often rewarded with such treats for jobs well done. Ursula, Marceline, Ernest, and Sonny roasting marshmallows on our beach. I guess that's it for that chapter. And we will leave you there. Goodbye. Goodbye until next time. Goodbye.